Located on a flat plain and bisected by the Taedong River, Pyongyang is the capital city of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Literally meaning flatland, Pyongyang is about 400 square miles and is home to approximately 2.5 million people. Korean legend claims the city was founded in 1122 BC, but it was first documented in 108 BC when the Han Dynasty used Pyongyang as the capital city of their trade colony, Nangnang. For nearly 400 years, the city was the center of Chinese trade and Korean culture. Then, in 313 AD, the Goguryeo Kingdom conquered Pyongyang, who made it their capital in 427 AD. After years of war, Pyongyang was conquered by the Shilla Kingdom in 668 AD, then by the Goguryeo Kingdom in 918, and finally by the Chosun Kingdom in 1392 AD. In 1592, the city was conquered by the Japanese, causing enormous amounts of infrastructure damage. Many historical documents as well as precious Korean art was either lost or stolen. In 1627, the Manchu of China attacked Korea, burning most of Pyongyang. The city was gradually rebuilt until again being destroyed by the Japanese during the Sino-Japanese War in 1894. Followed by famine and disease, the city was practically abandoned until being rebuilt by the Japanese in 1910, who used Pyongyang as an industrial city until the end of World War II in 1945. Backed by the Soviets, Kim Il-sung established the DPRK and set Pyongyang as its capital in 1948.
In Korea, where truce talks have been suspended.
In an attempt to unite the North and the South, Kim Il-sung started the Korean War in 1950. In 3 short years, Pyongyang was bombed, burned, and ultimately destroyed by UN and US military forces. After the war, Kim Il-sung returned to Pyongyang and began to rebuild. With help from the Chinese and Russians, Pyongyang was designed to be the modern city that we can see today. Throughout its history, the city has been destroyed and rebuilt numerous times, so very little of the ancient city actually remains. A few ancient relics and parts of the old city have been rebuilt due to its historical value and Korean nationalism. The Taedong Gate and fragments of the old walls are all that remains unaltered from the ancient city. Before we discuss the modern Pyongyang, we must first discuss the government. The Democratic People's Republic of Korea is controlled by the Workers' Party of Korea, and more so, by one man. Kim Jong-un, grandson of Kim Il-sung, rules North Korea where he is worshipped like a god. With the use of his military, propaganda, and extreme isolation, he maintains absolute control over his people. Although classified as a communist state, the DPRK follows a form of government called Juche. Written by Kim Il-sung and meaning self-reliance, Juche states everything Korea needs to survive comes from Korea itself. The party uses the power of propaganda to make its citizens believe this. In addition, the party tries to make the world view North Korea as the ultimate paradise, and Pyongyang is the best example of this. This modern city is known as a showcase city, simply built to impress and deceive. Although isolated, it's not uncommon for North Korea to grant a foreigner admission into the country. However, you will be strictly monitored by tour guides and your visit will be pre-planned. On the outside looking in, the city appears to be filled with life and extremely modern. Massive hotels, giant monuments, and modern buildings cover the area that you would most likely visit. The residents in Pyongyang are privileged compared to most North Koreans. Reserved for party members and strong supporters, these people aid in the illusion of the Northern Paradise. Located in the center of the city is the Kim Il-sung Square. At nearly 90,000 square yards, it is the 30th largest square in the world. Unless being used in a military rally or parade, it stands eerily empty throughout the year. At the edge of the square, the Grand People's Study House is the largest library in the country and is the main center for the study of the Juche ideology. Directly across the Taedong River is the Juche Tower. Built to honor the Juche idea, it is 560 feet tall, making it the tallest granite tower in the world. In front of the tower is a bronze statue built to honor the Korean Workers' Party. The statue shows the farmer, worker, and intellect holding their tools together in unity. Down the road from the tower is the monument to the party founding. Standing at 160 feet each, the hammer, sickle, and brush represent the worker, farmer, and intellect working together for the greater good. Back across the river is the Grand Monument on Monsu Hill. These statues of Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il are among the most respected images of the two late leaders. In the northern section of the city is the Kamsuzan Palace of the Sun. Originally the home of the great leader, it was transformed into a memorial after his death. Inside is the permanent resting place for both Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il. As mentioned earlier, Pyongyang is a propaganda city. The government likes to show off and outdo its southern counterpart. To guarantee it would not be outdone, North Korea began construction on the Ryong Hotel in 1987, meaning Capital of Willows, a classical name for the city. This 1,082 feet, 105-story hotel was never completed. However, if finished on time, it would have been the tallest hotel in the world. North Korea built the Rungnado 1st of May Stadium in 1989 to be the largest stadium in the world. Seating nearly 150,000 people, this multi-purpose complex is the site of North Korea's famous mass games. In recent years, the city has seen many changes and new technologies. Construction on the Ryong Hotel has resumed, and the city has opened a new university, the Pyongyang University of Science and Technology. The city already hosts several universities, including the Kim Il-sung University. However, the PUST is unique because it's the first university in North Korea to be privately funded by foreign aid, including the Republic of Korea, the People's Republic of China, several Christian groups, and even the United States. As the world modernizes, so will Pyongyang. Someday, maybe North Korea will end its isolation, and such videos will not be considered propaganda, but instead, normal life in the capital of the Willows.